That was not good. This morning, 7:30 a.m. dentist appointment. That was early. So like rushing, hate rushing, but happens every single time. I know it. So just slacking, moving around slowly. Then I have to rush over here, check the blood pressure, elevated. Well, yeah, I'm on the way, rushing, stressing out, chugging coffee. It's gonna be elevated. It wasn't like crazy, but it was just elevated. I probably should have started younger, being like consistent with my dental hygiene, but I wasn't. So now I had to try to play catch up. But every single time I get my teeth cleaned, I hate it. I hate it. And then that's like right next to your ears. So whenever they use like the cleaning, it just sounds like just scraping every single part out. Dentist, not fun. Hate it. All right, that is the official start of my day. So now coaching today, hanging out. Let's see where the rest of the day goes. It has to get better than this. But nice, fresh teeth cleaning. It does feel good when you leave though after a good cleaning. So I'll take it as a win. I'm just being a big baby. Driving by and I almost forgot that it was election day. So pulled in, luckily lines were short, got in, voted, got out. All right, now I need to go home, eat, and get ready for the rest of the day. Productive day so far though. Got my teeth cleaned, other appointments rescheduled. Gotta get some blood work done, and then voted. Looks like it's gonna be a full day. Full day indeed. Just got done coaching the 11:30 class, and then I'm gonna do the workout today. Today's workout is just some strength. I mean, I say just a strength, but it's a 24-minute EMOM. So it starts off with minute 1, you gotta do 5 back squats. And then after that, you have to come over here and do 5 power snatches on minute 2. So these ones more for just building some explosive power and then not touching on these ones. And then minute 3 is just a rest period. So you'll do that 8 rounds basically of that. Since we are doing the high rocks that we signed up for, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna go for a run. I probably should go for a run. Probably should do some kind of like recovery. I'll have time because I have to go back at the 3:30 and coach the 3:30 class. All right, now warming up to my weight, and then it's go time. Today, I'm not even gonna go off of like true numbers. It's supposed to be 70 to 80%, but today I'm just gonna go based off how it feels. $225, decently heavy. Not close to 80. I should be closer to 300. I'll go 275 for sure. 275 for my back squat. I'll stick with that. For the power snatch, I'm gonna do 135 and kind of see how that feels. It feels heavy. wasn't ready for that kind of heat. I had to lower the weight. Not today. I'll see if I can bump up in a few rounds. A little bit better on the weight. Wasn't the best, but better. Workout, and then went for a quick I think it was 1 mile, 1.13, a little loop they have here. Figured I'll just get it done because it's like a compromised run, so like my legs were feeling sore, so I thought I would go for a run while they're sore, so I get used to that feeling. Let's go. Just kept hungry. Done. Workout is done. Didn't come prepared, so like I didn't have my meal prep today. So then I just came over here to Whole Foods, and then without getting the exact measurements, I just got some chicken, squash, and then some greens, some veggies. So. And then this one here, this is probably my favorite Waterloo, the cherry limeade. Like we usually get it at Costco, but like I don't like the other ones. Like I don't like key lime pie, things like that, so I just skip it. So I came over here, have to be back over there. Today, like on Tuesdays, whenever I'm off, my coaching schedule is usually 11:30, and then I go back to 3:30. But like I mentioned on that last one where I went to the coffee shop, it's just like too much for me to go all the way home and then back. So looks like I'll just stop here, eat the best I can as far as like sticking to the plan, and then go back over there, coach at 3:30. If I get back in time though, I'm gonna try to get back into that. We have a recovery center, so I'm gonna go over there and make sure that I recover my legs, because it's pretty rough. So within that 24 minutes, I was doing the 275 and my hamstrings just like felt it. So at that point, I knew I was in trouble. So did the workout, came over here, ate, and then I'll head back over there, coach. It's like 5 minutes away from here, so it's not too bad. All right, let me finish this up. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a flat white before I go back.
And like last year, for the studio for the Christmas season.
Tons of reviews on things, and the classic 6 months later review that is sponsored. So,
catching up on some vlogs.
It's going to be for working with
Now it's time to go back.
The first thing is
went over here to their coffee shop that they have. One, going back to the last time I went to Whole Foods, I think I confirmed, yes, they do have alcohol. there's a sign that said no drinking alcohol in that little area that I was sitting. So I went over there to the coffee shop to get coffee, standing there, looked down, they closed, 2 o'clock, no bueno. So now I have to get back pretty soon. And the only thing that I see, or that I know of in this area, Starbucks. I'm gonna hop on my phone real quick and see if maybe there's like a coffee shop that I'm not aware of. Oh boy. I probably shouldn't be this sore. That was in the butt. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find a coffee shop. Then I gotta go back, get ready to coach the next class in 1 hour. Let's go. Stuck with the tried and true. There was a coffee shop down the road called the Human Bean, but I wasn't sure if they have it. And I was kind of going away from where I need to go. So at least I know it's there. I'm gonna try it next time. But for now, good old tried and true flat white from Starbucks. Let me see. Yep. Although I did have one recently and I was in a hurry and I tasted it and it was off. So what it felt like or it tastes like, or what I think might have happened was, I think they might have just put in, like, it tastes like a lot of amaretto. So maybe they were out of the special bean that they used for it or whatever process. So maybe they tried faking it. I just feel like it wasn't right. And that was the first time I've ever experienced where it was like just something seemed off. It was probably full of sugar. All right, gotta get back to the gym. So I'm putting on the Normatec leg compression sleeve so it just fills up kind of like the compressions from the feet, and then it goes up like the calf, up to the quads, thighs, and just kind of starts like circulating. Like what it does is push all like the blood out, so it compresses it, and then it allows good, fresh, oxygenated blood back in. I'm gonna do this for 15 minutes before I gotta go coach. Open up that leg as wide as you can, and then it'll naturally pull this one over, and then come back to the other side, sit in front of it. I'm gonna explain what it is, so I'll say I speed through the middle, and I'll say it's gonna look like this. I'll show you, and then I'll say ready, go, and then you guys will go, okay? Ready, go. Good, ready, go. Mid shin, set it up. Let me see everybody set up, and go. Reset, mid shin, we'll do it together, and go. Good, one more. Mid shin, we'll do it together, hold it, and go. Good, rest. Well, the day is done, and I'm just here, literally riding off into the sunset, which is crazy because it's only 5 o'clock, and the sun is like right there, right, ready to go down already. 11:30, coach the CrossFit class. But I guess we could fast or rewind back to the beginning of the day. 7:30 a.m. dental cleaning. That pain in the butt, like I mentioned earlier. And then after that, I just like rushed home. Was hungry. Like I'm sitting there laying down and my stomach is just rumbling. And it was to the point where like, do I just stop? Do I do it? Do I stop and get a burrito? Because there's this place, 4th Street, it's a beef jerky company, but they have these burritos that are massive, and they're bean, cheese, and chicharrones, which is basically just like fried fat. Or I guess it could be just, I don't know, like pork belly, like kind of like that, but just big pieces of just, it's delicious. It's really good. Tempted, I was like, nah, I just gotta get home. Got home, threw down on some eggs, couple eggs, oatmeal, little bit of honey, and then like a tablespoon of peanut butter. That hit the spot because I knew what I was going to get into, so I knew I needed the carbs. Went to the gym, and then I was supposed to, like, man, I messed up. I was supposed to go take Emma's homework. She forgot it at the house, so one, that was on her for forgetting her homework. But they called me and asked me if I could do that on my way, if I had time, and I thought I would, got home, started like doing laundry, just in the zone. Next thing you know, I look down, I'm gonna be late. Call up Anna and tell her like I'm not gonna be able to make it, like, which is horrible feeling. So one, rushing sucks. Two, like saying you're gonna do something and then like not do it, like, was bad. So I felt really bad. I texted her, I said I apologize. Just there was no way that I was gonna be able to make it. So I was either gonna have to take it and be late, or option two, which is what I took, because like be on time for my commitment to coaching. It was my fault. I spaced it, messed up on that one. So then rush over there, coach the 11:30 class, went really well. And then I thought I should do the workout. Again, like it doesn't make sense for me to go all the way back home. But I also didn't bring my lunch, which, as you saw there, I figured that out. 11:30, coach decided to do the workout. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I want to see what it's like to just go like on a little run after beating up the legs I got with some back squats. So went for a run. I thought it was a mile. Turns out to be like a little bit more on my watch, but everybody's different. We'll just call it a mile. And then shot over to Whole Foods. There was one really close by. Food selection kind of sucked, but made it work. Got some chicken legs or thighs. Some, I don't know if it was squash or maybe squash. I don't know. It was good. A carb. We'll just call it a carb. And then Brussels sprouts. So that turned out to be a really good, healthy lunch. Went back, jumped on that recovery, which was needed. Again, like those things are on point for recovery. I think better would have been hopping into the cold plunge. Just I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't bring any other clothes for that to be getting wet like that. Coach the 3:30 class. Again, every time that you coach two classes in a row, you kind of learn from the first one and you can improve. So timing, structure, whatever. So the second class turned out to be 20 people. But like I said, since you have that experience of coaching that class prior to, it makes it much easier to figure it all out and make that class good. So I was happy with it. And then now, riding off. Called Anna, she's working out. She started a little bit late, so she's gonna have to work out. By the time I'm there, she should be done. Eating healthy like this makes it really easy. Just probably make some beef bowls. Really easy. I guess that's the beauty of eating like this. What else? Guess that's it. That's it for the day. For me, I've been trying to take a break from this, but I feel like if I do, it makes it really easy for me to stop, like just not put anything out. So I took one day off. I just felt like off. It was nice. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at work. So like that was nice because I was working. So then I got back to it and then I created 2 vlogs in one day, put those out. And then now I'm just back at it. We'll see. Like I'm not going to have any pressure. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. If I get one in, I'll get it in. If I'm not feeling like it that day, I'm just not going to do it. Or if I'm busy, I guess that's the beauty of it. Goal is still, I mean, for me personally, put out 4, I think, or 3. Let's see, if I do 3, I do 1 day on, 2 days off. I guess minimum is 3 a week. I think I probably just take 1 day off, maybe 2 days off a week, and we'll see. It definitely is easier, but now I want to start doing a little bit more videos that take more time. So I need to figure that out, and then maybe just dedicate like a day of like scripting it or coming up with the idea, and then a day of recording and editing. And that's going to be more like with the FX2, some lighting, and that's just more for me to kind of like figure out that process, the settings of that FX2, more of the manual settings, the lighting, like all that stuff, just playing with it, learning the exposure values of like S-log and what those mean and how lighting affects it, or ND filters. It'll be a learning process for me, but I'm still able to just put something out there of just having fun. All right, I will see you when I see you. Peace.